BNC, 100% black and brown host around the clock. Finally, news that speaks to us.
Welcome, Belle, Senior Staff Attorney of the School Justice Project. Appreciate having you here tonight on Amplified, because I got to tell you, I've been tracking what happened with the lack of special needs and just services generally in school systems, and then thinking about education as it's required to be implemented in jails. Also just big gaps there. And there are so many missed opportunities to be able to really support people, teach people, give people all the tools and resources that they need that perhaps would help them not come in contact with the criminal justice system. So I'm excited to hear a little bit more about your organization. You actually started your work here after a grant that you received to help black men specifically. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And just thank you so much for having me on the show today to talk about this very important issue. So School Justice Project was formed in 2013 as a small group of nonprofit attorneys representing older court-involved students with special education needs. What that typically means is that here in the district, we have about 80% of the young people who are involved in the juvenile justice or adult criminal justice system are special education students, many of whom are working very diligently to try to earn their high school diploma. And School Justice Project, or SJP, works very hard to ensure that students are able to effectuate their federal legal rights to special education.
Talk about the class action suit. The defendants are not just the D.C. jail, but also the D.C. public schools, too, as I was making that link. And who is this federal judge actually holding in contempt? And what needs to happen by March 15th, which is like in a few days, literally less than a week from now?
Yeah, absolutely. The clock is absolutely ticking on the district to make right this wrong that has been plaguing our client students for over almost 2 years to the date. So our lawsuit, Charles H. versus the District of Columbia, is titled that way because we did want to bring suit against specific entities within the district, but really thought that the overwhelming responsibility to provide what's called a free appropriate public education, or FAPE, under the federal education special education law was really against the district as a whole. Not just against the District of Columbia Public Schools, our local public school district, not just against our state education department, the Office of the Superintendent of Education, and not just against the Department of Corrections, who houses these young people and creates barriers to their receiving an education, but indeed it's against all of these players. And so we titled and sued the district. As you noted, Judge Nichols in the Federal District Court for the District of Columbia on February 16th ruled in our favor for our contempt motion and found that the district needed to provide individualized plans for how it was going to rectify the situation and provide education to students by March 15th. Which is just next week, including a remote learning system. I mean, obviously, we brought suit because of the challenges to education that happened during this, terrible pandemic, in which we understand that, teachers and school systems alike have really struggled to do their best to provide education to students nationwide. However, students at the jail were completely left behind. They were not given any teacher support whatsoever. In fact, they were given work packets. And these are many students who are years behind in their learning, in their formal education. Some perform on elementary school level. So then to hand them a packet of math in a manila envelope and, walk away for a week, and then only to come and collect an empty, worksheet, and then ask questions as to why that happened. It just seemed, as time lagged on during the pandemic, infuriating. These are young people who are on their path to rehabilitation. They're incarcerated. They are trying to earn their diplomas before time runs out on them, which is for many of them the end of the semester in which they turn 22, and many of them are closely approaching that time.
the picture that you paint of the way that they were attempting to actually educate during the pandemic, but I think generally, because all of these issues that we're talking about clearly predate the pandemic, which just exacerbated them. It kind of explains the tone and tenor of the whole complaint. I actually want to show a piece of this. The complaint overall says that this whole thing was overtly neglectful, the way all this played out. Not a result of an error or a mistake, but a deliberate decision to abandon the education and needs of students detained in the D.C. jail complex. For more than a year, defendants have knowingly and systematically failed to ensure that this student population receives its federally mandated and special education services. The wording there is so strong, and clearly the situation so stark. I wonder if the neglect that happened here was because of who this population of young people are, and if it's because they're primarily young Black men.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think you're certainly right to wonder that. What we find is that, by and large, our clients are young Black men who, reside here in the district and have faced a host of challenges throughout their very young lives, histories of trauma that are unspeakable, situations in their households in which, oftentimes they were led to the situations that involve their court matters. Homelessness, chronic homelessness, not having food in their stomachs, really not having a lot of options. And, it's not uncommon that the DC jail has faced criticism, especially recently, about the conditions. Education certainly is one of them, but there are many lawsuits, unfortunately, pending right now against the district for its treatment of people in our jail. Even the U.S. Marshals
right, they just
have
settled
weighed
one
in.
back in 2020.
That's right.
The D.C. actually just settled one in 2020 over inmate conditions during the pandemic. Outbreak has happened recently as January. I wonder, though, are basic things like healthcare the concern at the facility, and how does that stack up in terms of hierarchy of needs with regards to the education piece that you're talking about?
Well, I would argue that neither needs to stack up in terms of the hierarchy. Both are critically important. I mean, obviously, in a time of great health care crises across our nation, we do want to ensure that the people that are most vulnerable are protected, and especially those in congregate care settings. Obviously, that is very important, but so is the need for education. You have to understand that for many of these young people, education
I only have about
is
10 seconds left here.
Education is their path to freedom.
I totally hear you. And we have got to get to a place where we stop pitting needs against one another and be able to serve the people in a holistic way, for sure. Belle, Senior Staff Attorney at the School Justice Project, thank you so much for joining me tonight on Amplified.
BNC, America's Black News Channel. Watch us on all major cable providers and major streaming platforms. Finally, news that speaks to us.